I've been walking so much that my shoes look like a zombie Mr. Peanut. This week has been a week of things breaking, and I've got a story for you. Hey guys, this is me. How's it going? Welcome to Losing Forward. Guess what? You were probably wondering where I was last week with my Wednesday weigh-in. Well, I was starting to push these out a little late. So what I've done is I've decided to skip this past week and put out my Wednesday weigh-in a week ahead of time. So this was last Wednesday. So it'll be delivered to you on Wednesday. I hope that makes sense. But it's a better way for me to keep delivering on time to you. And I think you will appreciate it in the end. Oh, guys, I'm like violated by trees, like spermage in my face, like tree sperms. I feel violated. Oh, so violated. So let's get to what we're all here for. It's Weigh-in Wednesday, that fateful day that nobody really looks forward to. I know I don't, but I kind of do, but I kind of don't, but I do. So there's that. And anyway, so welcome to Losing Forward. Thank you if you've subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't liked, please like or comment. I love to hear from you guys. I love to hear what's worked, what's not worked. It's all a big part of this process. And find out how much weight did I gain or did I lose? Let's play the game. You decide. I gotta get... And I'm back. And yeah, looks like almost exactly a pound again. That's crazy, right? Just another pound. Again, thinking positively, it is a loss and not a gain. So it feels discouraging for some reason because I really feel like I should be losing a lot more in the very beginning. But again, I need to stay positive because it is a loss, not a gain. And I've got to keep rewarding myself mentally in my head and say, dude, you are doing everything you can. You're working really hard. And if you feel like something's wrong, then go talk to your doctor, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go talk to my doctor and I'll get back to you about it and I'll tell you what it is and what they said. So let's talk about mental health this week. I think this is a big one. So all week I have been just breaking shit. Every like 5 freaking minutes, I'm just completely breaking shit. This one was a big one. And if you see me and follow me on TikTok, you may have seen my huge amount of depression that I had for this. All right, so why did this cause me to have an anxiety? Well, I have been with Fitbit since its infancy, which means I've had a first generation Fitbit for some time. As a matter of fact, the one that I have around my hand in here is like I think it's a 3rd generation. They're on their 4th right now. Please don't hold me to that. I just believe that this is the 4th generation. Well, unfortunately, you can change your bands here. And I don't like the metal bands. I don't like the plastic bands because they sweat and they cause problems. And you can look on TikTok, you'll see a lot of people having a problem with the plastic bands on these things. That goes for Apple Watches too. A lot of people are having issues. So I moved to the fabric band, and the fabric band has been the best thing for me. Well, I've had the fabric band for some time, and there's a lock on here that really is good, but for some odd reason, when I kept taking it on and off, the lock wasn't on it. So sadly, the lock on the band came off, and this broke right here. Okay, you see it? So it broke, it fell on the ground, but it still was working. I counted the steps to make sure it was still accurate. I went my normal routine of walking, and I was getting the exact number almost to the count. So again, guys, please excuse the tears. I've been violated by trees, and it sucks. See, it was raining really bad in one of my TikTok videos. The video shared here. So I know some of you were gonna say, Shannon, it's raining. you're crazy. But I gotta keep going. And I looked at the weather and it's going to rain the rest of the day and get worse. So if I don't sneak it in while it's light, somewhat, and I won't get it in. I'm not a gym person, and I just enjoy being out. So let's hope I can do it, and let's hope I can get it in. Not the best of weather, is it? This is round 2, and look, I just saw the garbage man pass by, and if the garbage man could do it, so can I. And it's indeed getting worse, and I have officially lost the hoodie. I mean, what's the point anymore, right? I mean, it's just making it worse. And I don't have a raincoat. I didn't give me a raincoat if I'm going to do this crap. And I'm doing it. Okay, I'm almost done. So I did it. I had so much determination to get my walk out in the rain. The problem is, well, it was cracked. I felt like if I was not going to get my walk out then, I would be, I looked at the weather and it was not breaking and there was a severe thunderstorm. I had had a 10-day streak of 10,000 steps a day. Some of those days were 22,000 steps a day. I just didn't want to lose it, and I went for it anyway. Well, I didn't protect my Fitbit, which was already broken. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is my fault. This is not Fitbit's fault. So, unfortunately, the LCD screen stopped, and then shortly after that, I can't count my steps. So, what happened? Once I lost this as counting my steps, I went through this mental just part where I kept saying, oh, well, I can't count my steps, then what's the point of even doing this? You know, what is the point of even walking if I can't validate that I'm walking, or if I can't, you know, have these streak wins? Because it's really exciting when you see the fireworks on the Fitbit or the lines go across. I've always really loved that. I almost got addicted to that, you know. And when I lost that, I went through this mental like thing where I was trying to pick up excuses after excuses, and that's just crazy talk, you know. I was falling back into my old ways of thinking, and I realized that, wow, I almost really screwed myself up, you know, because I did end up skipping the next morning, which was terrible. But then I kept sitting there throughout the day, and because I had this like 9-10 day streak, right? This one would have been 11. I kept talking myself out of it, and it got to lunchtime, didn't do it. Got to, you know, the afternoon when I got a break, didn't do it. Got to 5 o'clock, didn't do it. And I felt so defeated. Guys, a freaking Fitbit defeated me mentally. This is crazy. I'm almost embarrassed to say that I was defeated by an object. That's when my husband said something. You walked today? Because there was something else that was going on. I haven't walked, and when I walk, it mentally helps me prepare for my day. It mentally helps me, it's almost like a meditation time. I put my music on and I walk and I love it. I love it. I zone out for an hour to an hour and a half, and I just get it done like it never even happened. It was a part of a day that just really brought me and centered myself and got me ready for the day. It gave me energy too. And without that, you know, chemical endorphin addiction, I built up not only the anxiety against walking, but I also built up some kind of anxiety of aggression. And like my body was like, you need to go walk. If you don't walk, you're not going to feel good. Oh, you're not walking today? You're not going to feel good. I'm going to lay you out. And that's really pretty much what happened. I mentally started getting very frustrated, agitated. Everything was just driving me nuts. And when my husband said, you need to go walk, I'm going with you, he literally got up from his desk and he walked with me. And he says, you may not get 10,000, but we're going to try anyway. So that very night, that's exactly what we did. He walked with me at 10:30 at night. to help me get those steps in. And let me tell you something, when you have a family of a support system like that, it almost makes me kind of tear up. When you have a support system like that, there isn't anything you can't conquer. I didn't let the excuses get to me, and I walked 3 laps, and I knew those 3 laps would equal just about 10,000 steps, and I did it, and I'm so proud of myself. And every single day, I felt better. I could think clearer. I could work better. I was having better communications with a lot of other people. I was having interviews with my other job that were starting to sound a little bit smarter than I normally am. So, thank you. You know what? This video very quickly became a thank you. Because when your family knows you and they know when you're suffering and you don't have to say anything, that is the most beautiful relationship you could ever have. And I am, wow, maybe it's the tree sperm, but I have to say, I am one lucky girl, because it wasn't just my husband. My daughter walks with me. My son walks with me. They want this from me, and they know I need it. They know I need it. You know, I'm sorry that this whole video became a sob story, but here's a takeaway for everybody. I got a couple of them for you. 1, don't let fucking objects get in the way of shit. Don't let your mind play tricks on you that you know you could do it. You know that that's just an excuse. Just go do it. And then my third one is find a support system. If you don't have a family member, find a friend. If you don't have a friend, find a friend. Go make friends. I highly recommend making friends, dude. There might be something going on if you don't have friends, but okay. But let's say that maybe you're not the one that has friends right at this moment. Also, the fact that we are in a pandemic could also be the problem. So, I recommend finding a group. Finding a support group. Go to Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers had a great support group. I used to do that, but just not for me anymore. But finding your support system is really key to helping you stand up and stay up straight, right? It helps you it encourages you to say, hey, it's okay to fall and fail. Because I have a number of times. And I have fallen time and time again. But this time, I can't fall. I can't fail anymore. I can't stop. I can't quit. My health is now at risk. So I have to do everything I can. And the fact that my family is holding me up right now through the hardest part of this, and that's the beginning, blows my mind. And it's something I really didn't have all my life. So thank you for that. Anyway, guys, I would love to talk about eating, but I'm going to save that for next time because I think that this video has run a little bit long. I love you guys. Thank you for your support so very, very much. I wish I could tell you the large amount of shit I deal with, especially with my healthcare. And I hope to be telling y'all more about that next time. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. Woo, tree sperm. Anyway, all right, guys, see you next Wednesday, if not sooner. Hey.
Oh, hey.
It's Wednesday weigh-in. I'm here to weigh in the bathroom. Are you going to be in this losing forward video?
Yeah, I'll do that for you. One exception though.
Yes.
I get to be my favorite comic book character.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dr. Toothbrush Hands.
Okay. I guess we will work with it.
Cool. All right, sounds good. Like, you want to start the show?
Yes.
All right, and action. Click. Click.
A 5-inch shot keeps my head hung low. A tri-car power gets me out of the hole. A quick change rear keeps me in the game. Watch out tonight 'cause we're gonna play. Thrill some more. Let's go! I'll build it and drive it and keep it pure. Through